years, jumping up like a maniac at midnight. This is nice. All right, brand new today.
Oh,
Never been seen
love
before.
these.
Jay and diamonds.
Look at this earring.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, everything about this earring says designer, luxury, beauty, and yet it's wearable for every day because it's just a classic kind of that highway style or crossover hoop earring. They're so good. When you get these at home, I think you'll just be like, I never thought I could get this jewelry
Next
at
shot
QVC.
coming up.
It's incredible.
There's the story right there. Let's come
Look at
jewelry.
that.
Let's come jewelry close, even on one of the earrings, because you can really appreciate design.
Yes.
From drawing to sculpting to casting to diamonds. Now look at the subtle crossover. Not too busy.
No.
But what's the design in the middle?
That's our box chain.
Yeah.
So again, we've taken
pulled it all together.
They did. So you've got basket weave in the far right on your screen. Then in the middle you have our box chain, and then we did individual hand set diamonds, shared prong setting, full cut diamonds, and these are a little bit larger than the diamond scale that we've used before, Rick. So most of the time when we've done diamonds for you, we've done pave, micro pave, and those stones have been about 1 millimeter in size. For this particular earring, 1.2. Some of the pieces coming up are 1.5. The ask from many of you was, I love Jay jewelry. I want diamonds. I wish I could see the diamonds a little more. So balancing cost, price to you, and what we could deliver in quality, we were able to upgrade to the slightly larger size in this beautiful just wrap style hoop. You'll have an oversized clutch back, and you know, I'm wearing them. They're just, I mean, they're just a new hoop that has diamonds and sparkle and might become your next favorite thing.
By the way, that clutch back, you can see it on your ears, and we'll go to the ladies in a second.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't hang. It's right up against the earlobe.
See, it's not drooping, right?
Obviously, a practicality.
I'm almost 60, so I got a lot of things that droop, but thankfully
easy now,
these are not.
Easy now. I knew you when you weren't even 30, so just
This is true.
This
is true.
This is a beautiful pair. Now, we brought these in today.
I
One
love
size.
them.
Now, let's talk gift here, because you cannot go wrong. If you know someone who loves beautiful jewelry, she loves diamonds. I don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to fit.
No.
Too large, too small. They're kind of the perfect Goldilocks size.
Aren't
They're
they?
not technically a huggy hoop.
No.
They're not.
No.
But they're not a big, bold hoop.
Well, I think the openness, right? Because you're using those skinny highways, if you will, that opens this up a little bit more. They're about 3/4 of an inch. They come around and curve to the back, as you can see there. Can I also tell you about our diamond quality? Because again, we're not just smacking any old diamonds in there. These are affinity grade quality diamonds. So you're used to this quality. H, which is near colorless. I2, which means for the clarity, there's no visible inclusions to the human eye. Again, slightly larger and not diamond chips. Each of these stones is fully faceted, hand set underneath a microscope for precision to make sure that everything is aligned properly, but also, Rick, to make sure that there isn't one that's slightly hazy or slightly yellow, right? They make sure under that microscope that everything in that diamond line is consistent for quality.
I was at a place that not a lot of people go to. It was called, oh yeah, the Mall. Have you heard of the Mall? And I was like getting a cappuccino or something, and I dropped by the jewelry
stores.
And I asked the question, what are the quality of the diamonds?
Diamonds.
And there was just like crickets.
They don't know.
Didn't know.
They don't know.
So trust matters. Quality matters, right? We've been doing this a long time. By the way, you're loving the box coming up. This pulls it all together. If you have the box, you're adding to it. I also want to now, let's go back to gift for a second, Jill. Tell me about the box that the box will come in and how it's going to protect these earrings.
So, you know, all of your packaging is here, so it's a nice experience. And then this is our little velvet pouch, and your earrings will be on the inside here. But this pouch is anti-tarnish lined.
So great.
So when you're storing your jewelry, when not wearing it, store it here, so the next time you want to wear it, you're not pulling out something that's been blackened. And the other thing to keep in mind too is, have a set of our polishing cloths, because it's always a good idea, I think, if you've worn something for a while, just to give it a quick wipe off to take any tarnish that's already there. And then when you store it in the anti-tarnish, again, if you put tarnish inside that pouch, that doesn't make it shiny. It just protects it from tarnishing until you wear it again.
You know what? I just saw a shot of you. So let's just go show Jill and show the models. There's an immediate reaction to somebody. Oh, right, you've done that. You see somebody in the studio. Oh, that's a beautiful bracelet.
Nice jewelry.
Right, it's an immediate reaction. You're not going into incredible detail.
Right.
You just see, it's just like, and
I like your earrings.
They're just really great. Now, one of the reasons is there's interest. It's not just one hoop. There's 3 hoops. So you don't have an extra hole in your ears, right? But there's some sort of, there's interest there. I also love the size of them. Again, it's not too big. Ageless earrings. So you could be
forever.
39, like Jill is, forever.
And holding.
Or Katya, 29. I don't know how old everybody is. I can't even keep up anymore. But here we go. Hair up, hair down. You've got
Look at those earrings.
Brand new.
I mean, and again, the experience of opening up this designer box, of seeing earrings like this, that I'm telling you, any high-end designer brand out there is doing some kind of a crossover earring. We can do it for you in sterling silver, hand oxidize it, give you top quality diamonds, and give you this experience of luxury jewelry in a piece you'll wear every day.
Every day. J446-631. Stay on the line. Love, love, love. Okay, it's our first hour celebrating Mom.